On episode 1, our favorite duo makes a cameo. Of course, Khloé is always stopping by her honorary brother's house, Scott Disick, and they are unpacking so much. But I will say that Khloé is walking in like old Hollywood glamour.
Wow.
You have very old school glamour.
Thank you.
Which that is like the least old Hollywood glamour outfit on the entire planet.
It's like, it's a bodysuit. It's like this is her Fabletics collection.
You know, Khloé said to Scott, chill out with the vulgar comments. So I think Scott's just being a little bit more proper with how he compliments Khloé.
Which we love, we love. But there's a lot happening in Scott's world, and I really enjoyed that Khloé is the connecting piece for his storyline. She keeps him in the ethos of the family, but he's dumping a lot on us now about maybe opening up to a transition.
I think I might move back to New York.
Shut up.
Yeah,
But you can't.
but I can.
Which I just cannot get over the fact that he's having this conversation with Khloé.
Why?
Because the person he should be having this conversation with is Kourtney.
But I haven't talked to like Court or the kids or anything like that yet.
Well, everyone knows she's negative.
She is very negative.
So he wants to talk about it first with some positivity.
But this is actually shocking to me because I'm just like, whoa. And like, I'm glad Khloé asked the question about.
What about Mason?
He'd probably move with me.
That's insanity.
She didn't really care about Rain and Penelope at first because Rain and Penelope live with Kourtney. Mason lives with Scott.
Yeah.
So that was her concern of like, whoa, like, what are you going to do with Mason?
Honestly, when Scott dropped his news on her, I thought that this was long overdue. You know, I think we see Scott only in these moments with Khloé, and he's a very isolated man. And even in previous seasons, you see the disconnect that he has still with Kourtney, although they are co-parents and things like that. Her happy in her new life. I personally don't enjoy the energy she gives to him because, you know, they grew up in a blended family. We saw Bruce and Rob at some point. And so I just feel like he's missing a lot of his own interpersonal life. And so whichever way he can find that, as he's been through a lot of different battles for himself, I want him to. And so if New York is that avenue, like, go off.
But I mean, the issue I have with the whole Scott storyline, it's like at this point, it's like running its course.
Why?
Because it's like, how many times are we just going to sit here and just at Scott's kitchen table and talk? Like, get him in a confessional.
Yeah.
Why have we not had his, if this is a storyline in his part, I want to hear where he has to say.
It's always go to Scott's kitchen and living room. It's
Literally.
that open space that he has.
And we're just going to go to New York to do that? I mean, of course they could just hop on a PP and just fly right over.
How much and how easy it would be for them to be there and get back and forth and me come back and forth.
But it is to the point where it's like, I want to see Scott and Kourtney, and the fact that this is now involving the co-parenting situation.
Yeah.
I would love to have that storyline, but it's like, Kourtney this episode isn't giving anything of the sort of like, I want to film with Scott. She's actually living her best life because she's in Barkerland.
She's in Barkerland, and, you know, he's trying to figure out where to land, honestly.
I'm just so used to my life being the way it is that if I don't do anything, I just feel like I might regret it one
You're just
day.
comfortable. It's easy.
Like in my 40s, I never socialized.
Yeah.
But when I was in my 20s and 30s, I was a damn butterfly.
When I think back on my childhood, or when you look at any other kid, like Mason is how old? 13, 15, 14?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, so uprooting a kid in the middle of like some pivotal years, high school, going into high school, being in high school, that's pretty rough. So I that's the part where it makes me a little apprehensive, but I'm rooting for New York, honestly. I'm rooting for New York.
Let's go, Scott. Takes NYC.
Yeah, there you go. Scott and
obsessed.
Mason, take New York.
Yes. That would be a spinoff I would love to watch.
Regardless, Scott is always going to be family to me, and I don't want to lose any of my family. I want us all to be together.
At Scott's house, they did talk about the fires and how the cats were lost. And Scott said, so security was looking for pussy?
So me and security had to like look around the house and find them. I literally lifted like 3
So your
mattresses.
security was looking for pussy.
Yeah, they were.
I'm so sorry. I love that.
Those one-liners.
Yeah.
Scott's the best.